All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. Let me get a little hello. See if everybody can hear loud and clear. Good to see you, Bonnie. Good to see you, Pat, Wayne, everyone. Don, good to see you all. David, everyone at Cyber Trading, and welcome everyone on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Welcome back for this lovely Tuesday. Big day today. Having a really excited morning already with this ANVS. You could see already started right around 8 o'clock this morning. A nice little $7 move. Stock already broke out. Went as high as 925. I guess the news came out regarding that the company got, what was it? This is some of Alzheimer's phase 2 drug got approved, and it really came out pretty early. So pretty nice little move in the stock like that. It's been pretty strong. It's been doing a little shakes right now, but it was pretty good early this earlier this morning, right around 8 o'clock. That's why early bird gets the money when it comes to that. But we're going to talk about some other big winners that are moving this morning. And also, big day, big event today. Just kind of let everybody know. Today we have Tom Sosnoff from Tasty Trade that's coming on Closing Bell. Very excited to have him on. Look forward to having him there. And hopefully everybody here is going to be able to join us for that event. One of the big pioneers of trading. And we'll give you guys a link to register. Everyone should take the opportunity. And then I'm going to come right after him. And I'm going to be doing a presentation myself also. So that would be great. Let me see a couple of things that are moving. Okay. So let me just bring up a couple of stocks that we traded and talk about what happened yesterday. We did have a couple of nice little moves. Oops. What's going on over here? All right. So anyway, we'll talk a little bit about the big movers. Just want to talk about what happened yesterday. We had a couple of good stocks. AYRO. If you don't type it in the right window, this thing gives you such a hard time. Having this thing's locking up on me. All right, let me use a different platform. Something's going on with this thing right here. Let me use a different one. That's why you got to have more than one platform just in case these things happen. All right, so we got AYRO. Bring that one up yesterday. You could see it had a really, really nice move early on, and then basically took a little bit of a dive. Nice little pop right there. You could see it, but it was all pre-market. That stock right there was pretty good right there. Hold on. There we go. Doesn't look as good right there when it got in the middle of the day. But right around 9 o'clock, stock went from 5 to 8. Did its shakes, and then obviously got halted a couple of times, and the stock backed off. So AYRO was a pretty nice little mover right there. Company completed factory expansion that will handle up to 600 EVs per month. 200 per month per expansion. That's the news on that. Okay, well, good for them. Great for us for trading it. PLNK was also a really nice mover. Great mover, not only just in the morning, but you could see right here, ran from $6 up to $7.50, and then it ran from $7 right up to $8.50. Great mover all the way up to the last minute of the close. Great little stock right there. It also, if you look on the long-term chart, it was a nice $2 stock, had a nice little pop right there also. Now that pretty much does it. There wasn't that. Listen, it's Monday. Okay, coming back from a weekend, big weekend here. You know, in the United States, 4th of July was observed on Friday. Not a lot of news came out, but now we're back into the saddle. It's a Tuesday. Best times to trade: Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So now let's go through the watch list and see what is moving. Now there were a couple of stocks that had some nice moves. Starting to get a little turned off about certain ones like this one. I was a little fan about this one this morning, the CRVS. You could see it had a really, really nice pop early. I was checking the iceberg orders on level 4. I don't know. I really didn't see it there as much. And then all of a sudden, it's building a nice support levels right around here, around the 5, but looks like it's starting to break it. So this might now become a second protocol type of stock. NVAX. What the hell is going on with NVAX, right? I can't believe we're trading NVAX at $20 back in May. They just got a $1.2 billion contract from the government for their coronavirus deal. So I guess NVAX is basically, doing great when it comes to that. That's a lot of money. Think about that. $1.2 billion. Wow. Well, coronavirus is big news when it comes to pharmaceutical stocks. So listen, you can see how it changed the world on that one thing. But we're not trading it. I'm just showing you what happens. This is the great thing about getting into this market. We've been trading at 40, We saw it go to 60, and it's kind of hard to fall in love with a stock when it runs up that much. But listen, some of these stocks, I know some people trying to pick the bottoms. American Airlines, like there's so many people like trying to pick the bottom on these stocks and so on. Let me tell you, some of these big companies, they're moving. They're moving. I mean, Tesla hit almost $1,400. Apple almost breaking almost 375. I mean, it's endless. I mean, a lot of these stocks are really like kicking ass. Microsoft, I mean, I can go down the list. I mean, they're doing phenomenal. Regarding all technology stocks are doing great, especially being in this type of industry. The brick and mortars are getting crushed. What's going on at Macy's? Oh, oops, down to 6. I mean, and Wick. Could you believe Wick almost hit 300 yesterday? Holy crap. I mean, that thing was just like on fire. Look at Wick. I mean, sometimes it's never too late to buy it. Zoom, we're doing great with Zoom also. Bring up that Zoom trade. Now a little bit, there you go. Stock was, back in March, $100. Things almost at 300. So a lot of great movers. Wayfair. I mean, I can go down the list. Look at that. Stock was, I can't believe the stock was $30. Yeah, $20. Oh my God. That's probably one of the best winners, I would say, out of all the stocks out there that had the big run. Look at hit almost 230 yesterday. Listen, is it too late? No, it's not too late. There's a lot of the stocks out there to trade. But for today, as a day trader, there's a couple of things that are moving, and want to kind of bring them up. Now, I kind of went through the list and found out all of them. You can see that list is pretty big right there. You can't trade every single one of them, but some of them are pretty good, and some of them are too little risky. So I got the CRVS, the NVAX, which we're not going to be trading anyway. Let me take that one off. F-Tech. That one gapped up a little bit, up 39%. That one moved pretty nicely. Nice little trend. She's starting to go up. She gapped up a little bit higher early this morning, but now she's starting to trend up a little bit. So that one's not terrible. ANVS. That one, like I said, is probably one of the better ones out of all in pre-market. You could see it. Look, it traded 6.4 million shares already in pre-market. Stock looks very strong, trading at the highs. I'm really excited about going into this one. I got in and out of it a couple of times already, but I might jump back into it. I want to see how she's trading. I'm keeping an eye on this. There's these orders out here. I'm not seeing that many iceberg orders. The problem with the level 4, I'm not getting that much clarity on what's out there, other than it's just a lot of volatility. So I'm not really seeing a clear iceberg order when I'm looking over here on it, but overall the volume and the strength is there definitely. So we got the ANVS, we got the UAVS trade. That one also iceberg order right here at $1.80. I think I could show you that one. Is he still out there? Actually, you want to see a really cool iceberg order? This is pretty cool. There's a 357,000 share buyer sitting here at $1.50. See him right there? Look at that. How many of you online here on YouTube someone ever showed you a 350,000 share buyer, and no wonder why the stock doesn't want to break it? You could see him right there holding pretty damn strong. There was a big seller at $1.80. It looks like he kind of let loose a little bit earlier, but there's that big ass buyer right there. So we know that's a major support level, definitely at that price right there. NAOV, another one I found earlier this morning, up 64%. She gapped up pretty big, pretty crazy here at 830. We had that big 830 move, had that big pop. Now she's kind of holding here between 3 and 350. The only problem I don't like about this stock is, remember, if you're a student at CyberTrading University, the first thing we teach you, the very first lesson, is tradable and non-tradable. Okay. Remember, you did not make a single dime, a single penny until you get in and out of that stock. So you got to make sure you got a very, very good spread out there before you actually, you got to know if the stock's tradable by looking at the spread, the volatility. Look, the tier size are ugly. So don't underestimate, just because it's a cheap stock doesn't mean you can get in and out of it. Very, very important. What else we got? Blue, BLU. That one was really good yesterday. That one ran from 250 to 450. She's up a little bit this morning. She's up about 10%. That one looks pretty decent. Now, that's about it. I mean, there was a couple other ones out there, naked, but other than that, I mean, there's not that much so far this morning. The list is pretty small, kind of, disappointed to kind of tell you guys that. But I mean, what it is what it is. Anything else that we're missing that it did not call out? Any other stocks out there? What else we got? Norm on cyber trading, the trading room says the VXRT. It's up about 20%. It's got a nice little push. It did a little nasty shake right there, but it's going up and making higher highs around 8 o'clock. We traded the stock. We went from 2 to 14. We made a lot of money, but we know the stock is a short squeeze just because we saw how it backed off. It's on my watch list. It's on my watch list, but that's like one of the only like 5 that looks pretty good. All right. Anything else out there? Anything else? I mean, listen, there's always new ones that pop out of the blue when it comes to the market opens up. But as of right now, I mean, the ANVS, the UAVS, we did pretty well with those 2 stocks. And that's really what comes down to it. Now, before we go, everybody, and get ready for the open, because you got about 15 minutes, so you got a little extra time. I just want to bring up my CTU browser and just get you guys ready and registered for this. Don't forget, the great Tom Sosnoff is going to be here at CyberTrading University to answer your questions in detail. He's a very personal, good friend of mine. I've been working with him for probably almost, I would say, about 15 years, maybe 20, all the way his days back to, at Thinkorswim at TD Ameritrade. Remember, he's the founder. He's the designer, the architect who built that Thinkorswim platform. He, his non-compete expired. So now he started Tasty Trade. If you watched his shows, he's great. Go there, register, click on that link, and let's have some fun. I'm going to be taking questions. So I want everybody here, if you have a question for me to ask Tom, what I'd like you to do is I'm going to put my email address in the chat room, ctucorp.com. Okay, so I'm putting that email in there. So everyone just email me if you have a question to ask. Just send me an email, and I'll be happy to go through them. If it's an options question, it's a financial question, whatever it is, I'm going to go through them, and I'll pick them out, and maybe you'll be the lucky ones for me to announce your name and be able to ask him a question. It's very hard to get a hold of him and talk to him, but here's your great opportunity. And then at 5:30, once he's done, I'm going to be able to take over from there, and I'm going to talk about how to shadow the dominating market makers in today's volatile markets. All right, guys. All right, everyone. So you got the registration, you got the watch list. Don't forget, we'll be back here at 2:30, and then we'll be back here at 4:30 for a closing bell. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And for all the traders out here that are new here at Cyber Trading, remember, I hope you took the opportunity to talk to your education advisor so you know exactly what we do in the Cyber Group room. Please do not buy or sell anything we call out. We did not teach you. You're only here to watch if people make money doing it. And cyber traders, if you are a student of CTU, like we always say, you see something, you say something. There's a team. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.